my pleasure to welcome you again to the Business and Finance series with us here at ISR. Today we're going to be covering one of the core fundamentals that is essential for you to comprehend if you are to develop personal financial freedom. Now, a lot of this information is something that's been slightly adapted and moderately regurgitated from one of our biggest influencers and mentors here at ISR, a gentleman, Noel Whittaker. Noel is the author of a fantastic piece of literature called The Golden Rules of Wealth. Now, one thing that is identified in there, and I think it is commonplace with a lot of individuals within the industry, is something called the Rule of 72. Now, I want you guys to understand, when comprehending how much your finances are going to increase in value over a period of time, or the other way around, how much the cost of living is going to increase, it's very simple to do that when you use the power number, the number 72. So, in example, if the price of bread or milk, inflation, or what's commonly known as CPI, the Consumer Price Index, was to rise at 3% per annum, you would find that 72 divided by 3 equals 24, meaning that the cost of that pint of milk or that loaf of bread will have doubled in expense over the next 24 years. Contrastly, looking at this the other way, let's say that you have $50,000 in cash saved and you were going to return yourself 6% per annum from a term deposit or from bonds or from an interest savings account with the bank. That would show 72 divided by 6 equals just 12 years for those funds to double. So your $50,000 12 years later will be worth $100,000 without you having to add one single cent to it. 24 years from now, $200,000. 36 years from now, $400,000. And suddenly, the money that you were able to save without having to further contribute to it has already grown by 700%. That is what we call the power of compounding. Now, compounding is the most simplistic way to be able to develop personal wealth. If you have funds that are available, put them into a long-term savings account and simply allow time to work its magic and increase the value of those funds as you move closer towards your retirement or you move closer towards taking on board another investment. So let's have a really quick look at how can we get ourselves into a stable financial position where compounding can really work its magic for us. Now, on testing that we've completed, we know the average age of individuals watching this video is just a fraction over 25. So, if you are probably looking to retire, most of us in and around the region of sort of 55 to 60 years of age, that's going to give you at least 30 years from today that you can utilize to be able to save funds that will support you for the rest of your life upon completion of working. Over 30 years, if you were able to save just $137.84 per week, you never remove one single cent from those savings, and those savings were to grow at 5% per annum, then 30 years from now, you would have $500,000 in cash. Not only would you have the $500,000, but more importantly, you would actually have a system or a fund that is developing you 5% return per year. That is $25,000 that the bank will now be paying you. There's two ways to be able to make money. You can work for money, or alternatively, you can make money work for you. People often say that when you have achieved true financial freedom, it's when you are passively and residually earning more than you are in labor exchange for your time. So if you were to work 35 hours a week, 40 hours a week, and you were on $100,000 a year, when your money is earning you more than you are earning for yourself, that is when you truly will have achieved financial freedom. I hope that gives you a little bit of an insight into how to save money and the volume that you'll be required to save to be able to make sure that you move very close towards the structure and the strategy that you will require to be able to retire 30 years from now. If you do wish to receive any additional advice, you are looking to be able to get more of an insight into how to prepare your finances so that you can execute into a retirement period in the future, please make sure you reach out to us, comment on this video, give us a call, send us an email, because we'll be more than happy to continue assisting you. I thank you today for just a few minutes of your time, and I look forward to speaking to you again soon. Take care.